I was muted. Hi. Well, welcome back. We're streaming hard. Streaming really chill, actually. Making us look a little less blobby. Like, if this was approximately the size of Europe, would the dot really be that large? Like, let's look up a map of Europe really quick. What are the size of the dots they put on there for a map of Europe? For the capitals, they've got decent sized dots. At least on this map. That seems acceptable. This is a sizable continent here. I don't want to look like it's all blocky, because it kind of fits into very intentional rectangular map shape. Like, you know, with the continent and Elder Scrolls, how it's like the south and east are just so flat. Terrible. Hey, how's it going, man? Sorry, I had a thing up. Like, you know what? I'm gonna bring that up, like, for reference. Elder Scrolls map. Let's see. Size. And a nice couple of, oh, very nice. Glad you had a good chat. All right, let's see. Like, I'm gonna show you what I don't want this to look like. Excellent. Very good, very good. I should make this a little larger, shouldn't I? So it's actually readable. Alright, this. I don't want it to look like this. Like, you see how it's... I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not good. Like, how it's just like... eh. It just feels pretty unnatural to me, you know what I mean? This is what I want to avoid. There we go. Back at it. I want it to look like it's actually like... Hold on, you saw that, right? I don't want it to look like... Like, see how it's so it just feels so flat, like just like almost 90 degrees. I don't want it to look like this because it looks like it's a map it was made to be a map. It's a continent that was intentionally made to fit on a rectangle, like perfectly, you know? Like it's better over here, but it's like eh, eh. And it's just so weird. I want this to look unintentional. What if... Yo, cool, how's it going? I'm gonna move this around a little bit here. Yeah. I'm doing well. Sure, I'll kind of go with a little bit of that. Yeah, very good, very good. Tuesdays are a more relaxed day for me. So I dig it. You just eating it right out of the can? Ah. I don't know about where you guys are at, but it got pretty warm out today. I wanna chop this down a little bit, huh? Cool shades. Working my way at it. So we got another character created today for my campaign. That makes 3 that I'm reasonably alright being ready to play. And then I'd like at least 1 more. And then we'll see about actually getting the game scheduled. Just add more stuff to your stomach. Make it feel better. I'm glad it did, but I would fault the logic. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. I've got a good couple people. I think that as long as everyone is all right making it, you know, as long as we can get people to actually show up same day, then I think we're good. Don't eat icing. Yeah, the dreaded icing of big poop makes. Like it does 50 psychic damage. Hydrate, thank you. Ah. You got the alignments in D&D. The opposed ones, you know, good, evil, order, chaos, applesauce, icing. A bite of 87. Is it cake frosting? Ugh. Wait, the cake. Except the cake is actually a small child. They're both full of sugar. Alright, make that look a little better there. Alright, now, I think we should start making some better differentiation of areas. Like, this whole thing is not gonna be one massive plane. But I think the center probably should be. Oh, excuse me. Be productive with what? Like, what's the problem with it? I haven't actually played with Vroid, so I'm probably not going to be that much help. Cleaning? Hey, cool. Go clean. About all I got. She's zooming. this is interesting. I like the thing that I kind of accidentally made here, like Valley. Bobbert Rossitten. Sleeping stream, very nice. I got another idea. I don't know if this is more realistic or what, but a river valley. That feels logical, right? Like, that's a thing that occurs geographically. Oh yeah, this is good music. This would be very good for Queen 2. Maybe not the best to stay awake to, but it'll work. Glad to be of assistance. Pump the jams. At, what is it? Like 11:17 for you? I mean, mostly. There has to be a... If it's not realistic, then it needs to have a reason for it. Like some kind of magical fantasy sort of thing. Like, yeah, this god came down and took a big poop, and now it's a mountain range. That's true, but if it looks less like a god did something stupid and made a geographical formation, and more that it looks like a dude made a map, then that's a bit of an issue. Unless it's literally just a god with poor artistic skills decided to be like, alright, what am I gonna make this world look like? Alright, this will be cool if I do this thing. I'm gonna make this shaped like a perfect square. Man, squares are cool. I'm a god. Squares. Yeah. I just don't want it to look like crap. I'm not too worried about it. Like... freshwater here. Next one. Maybe I should make the geography... I feel like making the glacial part of it is kind of geography, don't you think? That makes sense. Now, this is a bit of detail that I've never quite put into any maps before. It also helps clarify that yes, this is in fact a mountain range, because it's got the snowy peaks. I think of it as like it's sheer cliffs on this side, and it's a bit not as steep along here. You know what I mean? Achoo! Gesund me. I think that's cool. I think that's a good idea. Ugh. What else can I be adding on to this? You know, I should go ahead and put names. Put a layer here. Do I want to... Let's put the name next to the location here. Sure, that makes sense. Text. Feminine urge to candle. What font should I use? So let's go Times New Roman. And the term you're looking for is pyromania. Arson is a crime. Pyromania is an illness. Einheit. Canadian font. All the characters are just maple leaves. Stupid plastic money. Times New Canadian. Alright. We should go ahead and make another little city. Like a very important port. Let's put you... like Alexandria is kind of the very eastern outlet of the delta, the Nile Delta. Do I want to have this one kind of be in the middle, or have it maybe be on an edge? Let's just put it in the middle. Or... oh, let's actually put it right here. Right at that mouth. Yeah, right there. Basically gonna be the second largest city in the Empire. Did it make, like, other continents, you think? I should do entirely different maps for those, though. Maybe one of these days I'll put them together, the one large one, but for the sake of file size, I think putting them all in different bits is a good idea. What other kind of geography could be fun? We'd like to kind of make borders of this central plain. I feel this is a good shape, a good color for mountains. What could we do for hills? Maybe like orange or yellow could be a desert. Like, yeah, I think like an orange, some kind of orange is a good desert. Maybe like a bit more of a brownish shade of this. Yeah, gray stones, that's also true. That makes sense. I think I'll leave this as it is though. Like if I were to change the shade, it might be a bit. Yo, Savage Beast, what's up, dude? Thanks for dropping by. Oh, busy, busy, busy. Good luck with your work, man. Ah. Keep you working. They want you dead by the time you're able to enter the workforce. No life in your eyes. Exactly half a month to finish. Now, there's gotta be a better way to do that. Freaking rude. That's like stolen labor. Write a 10-page essay. You know, if I was a teenager and smart and I was doing that kind of stuff, I would do it immediately. Like try and get it all done as soon as possible. That's something I never did for the few summer assignments I had. Two assignments, 6 subjects. Rude. I think this would be a good color for forests. I'll make another layer for like foliage. Probably. Never gave us summer. They never gave us summer homework in college, though. No, I'm just drawing, doing some map making here. All right, what if? All right, you too, dude. Get some rest. Feels overworked, man. Hmm. No, I guess I don't have that one active, like... I've got BTTV and FFZ, pretty sure. But I don't know. Alright. What if I made, like... Probably just stick with one similar shade of green. 7TV. I don't know what that is. I'll just use one color. One color for, like, forested areas, whether that's proper forest, like, whether the deciduous, coniferous, swamp, jungle. I'll have them all be the same. And swamps normally form in, like, lowlands, right? Alright, thanks for hanging out, man. You have a good night. Alright, Drake, sip. Ah. Guten Nacht. I had the idea of this, like, big ol', like, forested valley. Like, maybe that could be... I'm gonna actually... Get all of that, and I'm just gonna make a whole nother layer for names. I got an idea for the name of the mountains. And how's it pronounced? Google Translate?
Das Schild.
Shield.
Das Schild.
Shield. Yeah, the shield. A lot of the names are gonna be pretty Germany. I guess I really want to change the font. Is there a good cursive font here? Absalom? No. Ooh. I like this. So it may feel a little pretentious. Bookshelf symbol? What? Hmm. I think I like that more. Here. Das Schild. If anyone has any fun ideas of what I could put on here, let me know. Help me with some world building. Wait, hold on, let me down to here. Maybe rotate you a bit here. Just if you have any neat ideas for what I could put here, let me know. Help me with world building. Duck Pond? Wrong answer! There are a few things I feel that are less... Cash Pond? Johnny Cash Pond? Alright. We also have another city. That we have to put down here somewhere. Right there. Basically at the peak, we'll say. Donny Osmond. What's... Wait. Coming up with pond. Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Duck Pond. You were in that musical? Like, the one with Donny Osmond? Or, like, were you in that... A light tower? Tell me more. You know, lighthouse. Also, for when I do get back to Minecraft, should I just, like, hang out and work on stuff in my survival world? Should I start a new hardcore world, or should I wait, start a new hardcore world for the update to come out? A light tower. A fire. A tall fire. You know, on the water. Creative. I don't know. I wouldn't mind creative. I don't know. I don't know if they actually come out with a date yet, which makes me think that it's going to be a ways. Minecraft 1.19. It'll come out sometime this year. Oh wait, hold on a second. It might be released... Okay, this is just a website that's probably speculating. It's saying, similar to the Caves and Cliffs Part 1 update, players can expect the 1.19 update to be released around the first week of June, most likely between June 1st and 10th. I feel like that the date would have been more obvious if they had a clear date they gave out, but, I mean, this is speculating that in less than a month. Viewer SMP? I don't know how I'd do that. Yeah, I could actually do, like, maybe I'll do a modded something or other. Yeah, I could do Skyblock, that could be interesting. If it's a month away, I think I'll wait. And I could always just go back to my... Sorry. I could always just go back to survival for a bit, maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling. Jail Minecraft? What's that? Prison Minecraft? Break cobblestones and mine wood. What? Is that like an inversion thing? Where it's like all the trees are made of stone and all the stone are made out of trees? What? Like simulator? Create a boat city. That could be cool. Boat city. You mean like... So it'd be like Dale in The Hobbit. Oh, is that on land? Like, hold on, I'm gonna look that up now. Dale. Hobbit. Alright, Smaug destroyed it. What's the name of... Like, there's the name of the city that... I guess there's a different name for Dale. Okay, Bard. Lake Town. That's what it's called. Constructed entirely out of wood and stands upon wooden pillars sunk into the bed of the long lake. Lost all concept of any... Okay. Dun, 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 dun. A boat city. That sounds cool. I want to think of a reason to justify that, though. Like, you don't just make a city out of boats for the lulz, you know? Fishy restaurants. Pirates. Pirates are good. I feel like any pirates, though, would be much farther away from here, though. Like, one of the major features of this world is that it's rather peaceful, because there's so much control, or at least, like, on a broader scale, a lot of control by the Sikriga Empire. Sorry. Like, there's very little war, and these are pretty safe, at least in the center. Like, there wouldn't be pirates running right outside the major, like, the largest port city in the empire, in the world. Silencio, Bruno? I have no idea what you're talking about. That's Spy Kids? Hmm. Volcano? The volcano's would be good. Could store some fire dragons in there, or other dragons. I feel like this world, evil dragons would be pretty, I don't want to say extinct, but quite rare. Good dragons, on the other hand, are much more common, I'm sure. Dragon people, though, good idea. Damn, dude. Chocolate factory. Willy Wonka. How do people just like come up with things? Hey, we should put a thing here. Like, I feel like I need to come up with something a bit more. It needs to be intentional. Alright, here's another port city for you. In this bay. Right there. City made entirely docks. Buildings in the water. Yeah, like Lake Town. That's when in the movie, made it look pretty crappy, but it's also really cool. It would be a good place to have that. I mean, they could just be around the lake, but I don't think they'd want that there. They'll find another. Just make another lake somewhere. Well. How about, okay, fresh water. Like a little lake. Like here. You know what? Hold on. I want to take a look. How large is Lake Geneva for reference? Does Lake Geneva show up on a map of Europe very easily? I don't think it does. Topographical map of Europe. Just look up Europe lakes map. There are a little nitrate concentration of lakes. Okay. Like, I don't think there aren't really any. If you're looking at a map of the entirety of the continent of Europe, you don't really see lakes. There aren't any that are that large. And like for reference, there's this one map here of the Great Lakes superimposed over Europe. And if we're including like the river system of like the St. Lawrence River that feeds into the Great Lakes. Like, there's Thunder Bay is up by London. Meanwhile, the opening of like the St. Lawrence River is all the way in like Warsaw. So it's like kind of north to south. It goes like London to Marseille. All the way down in France. That's hefty. That's a lot of lake. You don't have lake quite like that in Europe. I could make a big lake. Make another big lake. But it kind of defeat the purpose of it being like on stilts. You know? If you can't even really, if it's so very much in the middle that it's like, yeah, it takes so long to get to it. Although, I mean, it could just be like a safety thing. That could happen. That could be a fun way to do it. Maybe not quite that large. Sure. Kind of very daggedy. That's fine. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Cities. Bam. Yeah, right there. It's in the middle of a lake. They made a city there for safety purposes. Probably at once upon a time they were defending themselves against something or other. Let's go ahead and make some hills somewhere. How about this? This can be hills. A little bit yellower. Like highlands, hilllands. Maybe not quite mountains, but hilly, you know. I'm kind of curious, like, what is the, like, hills of Europe? And then we look at a map. Like, it's kind of just like... How would you designate hilly areas? Yeah. How would you show the hilly parts of Europe in a map? I mean, I guess it's just all the stuff that's not... I mean, it's like, most of Spain is pretty hilly. Like, and basically all of the Italian peninsula as well. But it's not... But there, yeah. Not too many mountains in Iberia, but there's a lot of hills. Maybe I shouldn't quite do it like that. I guess I should just make it much larger as well. It's just a map that I'm looking at that's like everything that is at sea level. And below sea level. Like the Netherlands. I wonder what I want this to actually be like. It kind of drops off into a flat area around here. It's pretty flat. Pardon me. Be like hill area. Yeah, everything kind of like around here. Hmm. Where to go? Okay. I got kind of like foothills. Got like a bit of a pass up here. I think it's quite so here. Then, of course, there are like little river valleys all over the place. If we're looking at like the Alps. I could see there could have been a country that might have formed up in like this as sort of their center. A river. Oh, hey there, Steven Trejo. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. Sorry, I just noticed it there. I had a window up. It's like kind of. Let's make it a two width. That kind of enters around here, and we'll have it up on up to there. Hydrate, thank you. I am gonna need to get more water. I'm gonna be going too much longer. Also cut a small river valley out of it. Oh, that's the wrong one there. I want geography. But I hope you're having a good Tuesday evening, Steven. And I'm really looking at the map. Yeah, no, that's fine. They definitely do get wider, closer to... like, farther away from the peaks of the mountains. You could draw... you can draw me doing whatever. Whether... I'm not a big fan of lewd things, but it's a free country. You can do whatever. If you want to draw something of me, absolutely go for it. Yeah, I'm doing well. Like, if you want to, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord. Those are both good ways that you could share any art of me. Just, tag me on Twitter. There's an art channel in my Discord. I'm totally cool with, I appreciate the sentiment of any art. And I absolutely love it when anyone does any art of me. Not make it quite. There we go. That's good. Right, that is not me commissioning art to for me to pay for. FYI. Don't you be pulling any, oh, I drew you, now give me money kind of thing. No, no, no. No, sir. Alright. I think we should go ahead and put another city. Make it 4 width. We'll make it a, yeah, we'll make it a 4 width. Implies that it's a little larger, maybe. Put a red there. Right over the river. I like it. I like it. Let's go back to the geography and maybe make the hills kind of go up around there as well. Actually, better idea. I think it would be logical for it to be like... for the river to bend like this, it'd be logical if it was very... very hilly along this bank. But less so on the other end. Fuck that. Uh. I think that's interesting. Hmm. Is this like overdoing it? We need this much stuff? Maps are cool. I like maps. I mean, if you look at all of the locations for the capitals of Europe, I feel like very few of them are even in hilly areas. Most of them are in closer to flatlands. Even Rome, I think. Well, actually, Rome might be like might be hilly. We're talking like London, Paris, Berlin, Copenhagen. Even Vienna, I think, is actually in one of the less hilly areas of Austria. Like, it'd be interesting to see, like, capital cities by elevation. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Capital cities by elevation. Elevations of state capitals. Alright, Albuquerque, New Mexico is actually the highest, followed by Wyoming, then California, and Nevada. Although at the very other end, we've got Hawaii, barely above sea level. A little bit above that is Delaware, then California. Interesting. Guess they've got, Sacramento is in the valley. Maryland, Nebraska. Where is... Illinois is actually a bit higher up. I guess that's far from hills. I guess the ones that are... A lot of them are coastal? Well, we don't have very many coastal capitals in states. Our list of capital cities by elevation. Here we go. To Wikipedia. Bolivia is the highest. Lowest is Azerbaijan, Baku. Negative 92 feet. Man, that is down there. And of course, after that, the Netherlands. Amsterdam is negative 7 feet. I presume below sea level. Now, a lot of like Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia are all pretty up there. La Paz. I never really think of the capital of Bolivia that much. La Paz. La Paz? Quito, Ecuador, Bogota. Bogota? Bogota. In Spanish it is
Bogota.
Bogota. Bogota.
Bogota.
Bogota. Alright. Okay. Is correct, is not correct. To the question of our age. So basically, I think what I'm getting at is that, like, cities are generally not... Like, it's kind of exceptions that large cities and important cities are in, like, higher elevation. In fact... Mexico City is pretty high up there. Tehran, Nairobi. What is the largest capital city? It's actually kind of high up there. Brasilia, what are the lower ones? We got DC, like 7 feet. London is only 46. Rome is also 46. So, yeah, I guess Rome is not actually... It's surrounded by hills. Wait, no, it is kind of on a hill. Like, it's on, like, the Palatine Hills. I don't know. Tokyo is 56. Oh, Guatemala. I don't know too much about Guatemala. Let's see about Guatemala City. That is it's kind of high up there. That's 1.5k meters, just over 5,000 feet. Yeah, I couldn't tell you too much about Guatemala. I love geography, but, you know, it's hard to know everything. Yeah, we got kind of like a hilly pass here. You can kind of pass through there. You're from Guatemala? Very cool. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, I like getting those hills going up there. I think we should get another area of highlands going. Have them be kind of thinner, though. My favorite color? I don't know. I don't really know if I have a favorite color. Maybe kind of a blue, I guess? Oh, you finished. Very cool. I'd love to see it. I probably should have made different layers for, like, mountains versus hills. Just so I wouldn't be, like, running over. Be stepping on toes, so to speak. I think that's just a Discord invite. So it's like you would have to click that, and then you'd be able to join my Discord channel. There you are. I think you'd be able to... It may take a little bit before you can post in here. I do not remember. You can put it in the Where is it? The art channel. Like, if you scroll down, like, about halfway down, there is under creations. There's an art channel. You can put it, and you can put it in there. Oh, very cool. Thank you. That's awesome. Very nice. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's really cool. Thank you. General Pinochet. Spicy username. How's it going? You swim by not sinking. Just don't sink, forehead. I am not legally accountable. You know what the best way to not sink is? Don't go in water. You know, doing this makes me want to learn how to use a proper map making program all the more. Like, this is nice and all, but Like, it's kind of just a lot of blobby colors. I've got a software, but I don't really know very well how to use it. I didn't really know, like, it was more complex than I wanted to deal with at that moment. Maybe I'll need to look back at it and go through the tutorials proper. Because, like, I mean, this is very practical. Map like this. Making me self-conscious. Maybe it was like... I don't know. Maybe the landmass is like up there. It's like it's a big old massive massive continent. I don't know. I'm not as good of a geographist. Not my strong suit. Like, I would like to be able to be like, yeah, I know. Spooky magic. It'd be nice if I could just, like, be like, okay, yeah, here's how the mountains would form naturally. And at the same time, it's like, the lore of this world is that, like, the universe, the multiverse, is probably not much older than, like, 10,000 years. So there's no real way that actual, like, tectonic movement would have happened. So it all just kind of would have popped up by the will of some god or whatever. But I would also kind of like it to look right, like there's actually... If they hypothetically didn't just appear 10,000 years ago, that it could have been... That it could have actually formed via actual geological formation. But, nah. I wonder how the folks that did, like, official D&D maps went about doing this kind of stuff. Like, are the people that make those maps actually well versed in geography or like geological stuff? Like, is the climate properly considered when they're making those maps? That it's like, because we got kind of mountains here and there, this area is going to be probably quite a bit colder than stuff over here. If the weather, if it is coming from the west, it's like it'll probably cool off over the mountains here, and then it'll all fall as rain down here and snow. It's like, I feel like if I were to show this map to people, I don't know if anyone would be like, okay, that looks kind of neat. Or if people would be like, wow, this looks dumb. Some of the map makers have geography knowledge, yeah. They'd probably have to, or else it'd probably just look stupid. Like, I'm sure what I'm doing here. And they're all just kind of blobs. Oh, and for the record, like, all of the darker, like, this sort of auburn color, those are mountains, and this sort of, like, reddish brown, that's more hills. And then the other stuff, like, that's flatter ground at the moment. I think I would want to have... bunch of spindly... These are sort of like, imagine like Scottish Highlands sort of areas, you know? Yeah, more tributaries. Yeah, I kind of made a delta there. Yeah, very flat and fertile. Yeah. It's actually I got a city there. That's gonna be it's gonna be like the Alexandria of the world, of this country at least. And this is the capital up here. Other random cities kind of popped around here. Make this look a little better. A little bit more interesting. Ooh, you think? A jungle. Ooh. Yeah, I think like, the temperature here, this would probably be a good bit cooler. Like, jungle wouldn't be the thing, but... So it'd probably be a swampland, right? I was thinking that it would be pretty swampy. Yeah. Real quick though, I'm gonna another river here. Break off and let's make that a little bit less weird. Kind of rejoins there. Yeah, exactly. It'd be like the it'd be like Nolans. I'm gonna be using that color for foliage. Would the swamp kind of spill out over the ends of it, or is it only really where the river deltas are like really close? Yeah, these are travel. Yeah, definitely. There are already towns all around this river. Yeah, I won't go much farther than the river. A little bit more. That's the eraser. Still. All right. Oh yeah. Good way of putting that. It'd be like a German New Orleans, like The Hague, as you as you said. Womp Germans, the Dutch. Bremen or Hamburg? Hamburg isn't actually on the coast though. It's near the coast, but it's not actually on the coast, right? Or maybe maybe it's metro. Or am I thinking of? Or am I thinking of a different city? Yeah, it's not actually on. I mean, it's pretty near the coast. The river gets pretty wide at the western edge of Hamburg. So I could see why it would be... It would still be thought of as like a coastal city. And it's easier to fish the rivers, that is true. Sure, it's quite a bit safer. Maybe. Oh no, I wasn't saying anything. My mouth is just hanging open. My VTuber mouth. Difficulty with this paint program is that it's so hard to make things look natural. That aren't just like, hey, it's an island. That's just a circle used with a single push from the paint tool. Like, oh man, you see how round everything is? So round. See, the round are really pointy because, you know, yeah. Yeah, that is true. White forest everywhere. I'm thinking you could actually almost, I'd kind of start saying the opposite. That this area would have become very... Maybe there's some other reason why it would not have... Like, I want this to be very plains. I want this to be like a very flat area. The way that you could fix that is that if you have large animals, like mammoths, that knock down trees. And like, the Great Plains used to be very forested, but they were actually burnt down in order to make for good farmlands. Yo, Pengu, how's it going, man? How you been? But I will maybe go ahead and put some forests here and there. Especially maybe closer to the hills. I'm good. Wishing that I was better at a proper map making tool, map making program, rather than just using like this paint program, which, I mean, it's fun to do, but I don't know. I'm gonna need to look into that program again. It's like 3D cartographer or something like that. Fantasy cartographer. Probably work on it a little off stream, try and get a hang of it. I guess so, but at the same time, this is a very large area. Like, the scale is that this is... Imagine this is basically the size of Europe. At least from, like, imagine Iberia to Russia. So maybe that just throws off the entire scale. I don't know. Maybe just the coastal regions. You think like that would have all the forests? Oh, the coastal region is alright. You meant the opposite. Maybe I'll have, like, so the area around here be solidly plains, and the areas around it will be a bit more forested. Like, this area was, maybe once upon a time, deforested. Like, actual man-made deforestation. Yeah. So they could have, like, dikes and stuff. Maybe a lot of elevated areas. German flat, the eternally flooding. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of making Holland. Of the Netherlands. Thick Netherlands. The murder Netherlands. Yeah. Go with that up there, but the rest of this I'd kind of like to be plain. We can still keep giving some big old forests out here, though. Chunky Dutch. Seafood, almost every city can end the river, yeah. Well, I mean, I think there's plenty of, there's grazing territory around here. A lot of beef and seafood. And everyone could keep a pig or two, you know. Maybe it's big meat eaters. Everything's wheat and then a lot of meat. Technology level? Like maybe around late medieval, early modern. There may be some firearms, some gunpowder weapons. But still mostly medieval. I think maybe I gotta think about that. We're gonna have like a printing press. That's pretty important. Hmm. And also, I could just have this right up until like the hill line there. The water shipments, city don't have to be stuck on the water. Yeah, a little bit, but probably not huge amounts. Yeah, yeah. They wouldn't be absolutely tied to rivers. There could still be like, towns with wells and stuff, like groundwater. Smaller grazing towns, yeah, yeah. I appreciate you giving your thoughts on this stuff, too. I really like world building. Trying to make it at least feel realistic. A lot of time Playing Paradox Grand Strategy games. Yeah, I think like over here. Maybe 1,000 years ago. This was heavily deforested. Oh, you're trying as the Mughals, huh? Were you trying to get the achievement where you conquer all of India as like a former Timurid vassal, or you just doing Mughal things? Hashtag just Mughal things. Yeah, Afghanistan. Like, isn't that supposed to be the hardest achievement to get in that game now? Fire Angel, what's up? We're talking about we're talking about geography, and geography kind of, like the geography map stuff that kind of ties into Paradox Grand Strategy games, which is, games that are like 90% looking at maps. And there's one achievement, it's like, it takes place in the early modern era, like 1444 till 1021. And there is an achievement to, as a vassal of the Timurids, which was a Persian, well, I don't even know if you can really technically call it Persian, an empire in like the mid 1400s in Iran that had a lot of vassals, and Afghanistan is one of those vassals. And there's an achievement to get in the game where you have to conquer all of India after becoming the Mughals, but after you, if you started as a vassal of the Timurids. Yeah, exactly. It's Turkish. That's why it's not actually Persian. It's just centered in Persia. But anyway, you play as a vassal of the Timurids, become the Mughals, and conquer all of India before like 1500. The easiest one to do it as is Afghanistan. Helps that they're actually on that side of the Timurids. And it's like a super difficult achievement. You have to be like ultra aggressive. And yeah, I love those games. I don't really stream them that much because I feel like they're not the most interesting thing to watch. Got Coalition by Ming? Yeah, that's kind of one of the things. That if you expand that quickly, like you have to, everyone's gonna get pissed at you. Even if China is so far away. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't even really find myself watching Paradox streams that often. I mean, I'm gonna actually stream Stellaris when the DLC comes out on Thursday. I feel like Stellaris is a little bit more visually interesting. Maybe. Yeah, I think Stellaris is good. I've never won a campaign of Stellaris. I survived until like 2500, but I didn't win. I actually had fewer points than one of the Awakened Empires. I mean, I got second place though. One of these days I wouldn't mind going back and beating up the Awakened Empire, because I got pretty powerful. Got myself pretty strong. And yeah, just like other Paradox games, you just gotta play it and fail. Nazi space aliens, yeah. My empire is if Germans after World War II made a space base and the moon and then went to Alpha Centauri. My name is Harry Turtledove. This is what I sound like. Yeah, yeah. Oh, actually, I've got like this area over here. I kind of the player that is going to be a monk. That the area there is very like Tibetan monk-like, but the philosophy they've got is actually something closer to like medieval chivalry. And I think that's an interesting sort of philosophy to have as like monks. No? Like, I may technically only have the land in this continent that belongs to the Empire, like, be in here. Buddhism is so... Yeah, exactly. I like medieval chivalry. Like, there'd be a lot of other states, but this one here, the Sikriga Empire, is, would really dominate everything. In truth. Even if their borders are only, like, size of, like, France and Germany put together. Which is still pretty big, I mean, considering the empires that those two had. Like, this is the proper size of the state, at least on this continent. They probably have smaller areas just all around, and they just have little vassals everywhere around them. They have, like, little protectorates. And that's kind of thing with this, that this empire rules the entire world. Not directly all of it, but with a lot of soft power. A lot of economic power, a lot of trade dominance. Yeah, yeah. Little colonies on the coast of islands, just all over the place. But there would probably be, I'm thinking they're going to have an equivalent of like the 13 colonies on a continent somewhere. Like they would have, what is it? Like they would have settler colonies. Yeah, exactly. It's a pretty powerful start for an empire, I would say. One of the advantages. Really gave him such a big start. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very well protected. That's the thing. Is that this empire at first? That's a this. It was really just like a bunch of maybe fishing villages or something, like small communities that were all just being constantly raided by orcs until the thing about this world is that there are no naturally like occurring elves. And then an elf shows up and then helps these human settlements defeat the orcs and then like builds a great city, conquers the orcs and uses them as warrior vassals. They dominate this whole thing and then expand out to dominate like everything else. So once they dominated once they got over their immediate dangers of the orcs, they're like shielded so hard by everything else, and they're able to build up real strong. This is like the geographical jackpot for an empire. We have like a valley. The scale of the world, these guys would be the size of all of Europe. Yeah. I think late medieval empire would be able to direct control at land. Yeah. Like, the direct control would be this. Like, this is a large state. And then around here would probably be like subsidiary states, and maybe like colonies around here. It would be pretty. What they do control de facto is pretty decentralized, but like everything around here though. Yeah, but this is not the scale of the entire world. This is the scale like here to there of like Europe. Oh, I mean, well, there's going to be more of the world. Like, this is kind of just their immediate neighborhood. I'm probably gonna have like another continent around here, maybe some over here, maybe something even farther over here. Baby planet. But not. There will be more. There will be more. I just don't want to have a huge map because that will just make it a lot slower. It will just lag. Despite it just being a paint program, if it gets large enough, it can get... Well, at least when I'm streaming it, especially with the VTuber model, it will probably get kinda sluggish. So I'm just gonna break it up in different chunks. If I even keep using this program. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing it online with some friends. I just had somebody make his bard earlier today. Gonna be a bit of a memer. Okay. Guess just I don't know. There's a lot I could talk about it. I guess you just you get your friends around a table traditionally, and everyone pretends to be a character that has a fantasy race and a class. Class being like fighter, wizard, monk, traditionally like an Eastern monk sort of thing, cleric, and the dungeon master, who will be me, sets forth a scenario, likely such as you enter a tavern. It is near dusk, and the bar is bright and lively. See then like introduce the other players, stuff like that. Have things occur, and the players react to them. Be as proactive as possible, hopefully. If I say you see a band of orcs like stampeding towards the town, what do you do? They could choose to run away, or they could choose to fight. Things like that, you know. And every character has their own objectives. Yeah, D&D is a lot of fun. I plan on streaming it. So if you want to get a better look at it. Sadly, it won't actually be in person. In person is harder to do and even harder to stream. So, I mean, we'll be using online programs. So hopefully we'll be getting that going in the next couple weeks, maybe? And it will be taking place in this world here. They could... I don't know. I haven't decided exactly where they will start. I'd like to know... I'm going to be getting at least one more... at least 2 more characters made. Hopefully, one of them will be available sooner rather than later. I feel like this would be a good place for like a trading town. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. Really, I don't know how much go-between there would be from everything. This is the center of the world, basically, right here. I don't know. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah. My advice, if you don't know how to swim, don't go by deep pools of water. Maybe even any pools of water. Don't want to drown in an inch of water. Now, that'd be embarrassing. Well, good luck to you. It was good talking with you. I appreciate all your thoughts, too. Yeah, but this is interesting. I wouldn't mind sticking with this, but if I could use a program that makes it look a bit more realistic, a little bit more interesting, rather than just blobs of color that mean things, that would be great. I'll look back into that program and we'll see about getting that one going. Like, these will be as like the Eastern Highlands. I could see countries showing up there. Make that a couple smaller ones. Like, I don't know if I want to have any countries that are actually, like, on this continent that are larger than this one geographically. And this one can, like go the border there, along there, up into there a little. Maybe have that like be a border town. Pretty good trade. I got that one going there. That could be either barely inside there or barely outside. Wow. Like, were you looking for a bit and a lot's changed? Oh, no problem, man. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks again for the art. That looks great, man. No problem, dude. You keep it up. Thank you. We'll see how famous I get. One day. Who knows? I'm just here to have fun. If I could somehow make a living doing it, that would be superb, but I'm not betting on it. Do I even really want to have hills around all of the mountains? Like, sometimes a mountain's just a mountain. Doesn't necessarily need to have foothills, does it?
Eggman, I am going to save this planet, and I am going to free these aliens. No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me.
Maybe, I mean, this is a good way of showing that it's like, the mountains aren't super high. They're not super thick. But it is generally like a very hilly area. I think that's not a bad way of looking at it. Alright, well, that's all of that, like, encapsulated. It certainly has changed a bit. Give that a Staverino. And I think I'm actually gonna call it here for the night, though. I'm doing it for 3 hours. Control D is like select all. Something. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm liking the ideas of it. The execution. up in the air. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Tomorrow, I'm going to take the night off. Normally, I take Thursdays off. But Thursday is when the DLC for Stellaris comes out, and I'd like to stream that. So, I am taking Wednesday off instead of Thursday. Actually, is that? No. I think no, hold on. I normally take Mondays and... Yeah. No. I really normally take Thursdays off? I wouldn't have my schedule out. I feel like Thursdays are... Right? I'm losing my mind. Days is when I normally take off. My schedule's new and different. Anyway, I'm done for the evening. Thanks for hanging out. Bye!